What is happening with the LA protesters? Like, what the hell is going on? I know I touched briefly about it on my video, but I just want to talk about it even more. The LA protesters, these people are unhinged and crazy. I don't understand why they don't want America safe again or great again. ICE is doing their job. They're getting rid of illegal criminals and legal migrants. They're not taking away American citizens that have been here. I don't understand where they're getting their misinformation from. And I don't understand also why the governor and the mayor of California are not putting a stop to this violent protest and condemning it. And I'm going to be talking about it in more detail. So sit back, relax, and hey everyone, welcome back to That's It. So I want to talk about the mayhem that's been happening in LA for the last 3 days, okay? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, like I said in my previous 3-minute video, these LA protesters are unhinged, okay? Unhinged and freaking lost their mind. ICE is just doing their jobs. They're just deporting illegal migrants. That's all they're doing. And then you have these crazy ass protesters who were supposed to do a peaceful protest attacking police officers, attacking law enforcement, attacking, vehicles, setting them on fire, acting unhinged and crazy. It's just unacceptable, okay? Unacceptable. And where is Governor Newsom, Mayor Bass? Where are they? Why they're not condemning this? Why haven't they done a press conference on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday to condemn this? And if it keeps happening, the act of violence, people are going to get arrested. But no, they're not doing that. What they're doing is blaming Trump. Trump should not get the National Guards involved. We're trying to do a peaceful protest, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who are you fooling? These two people are complete idiots. Okay, complete idiots. I don't know how one of them was elected mayor. I don't know how the other one got elected governor when they done absolutely nothing for their city, okay, except for create mayhem. Well, they didn't create it. The crazy unhinged protesters created the mayhem, and they've done nothing to stop it. They're not protecting the law enforcement. They're not protecting the police officers, okay? They got so overwhelmed. And one of the police officers said it during his press conference that it got to the point it was just too much. So they needed help. So what they did, Trump is the law and order. So he stepped up. He's our leader. This is the man that we voted for, elected for president, because he's the only one who would take action. Because you have Bubble the Clowns, these two idiots, did absolutely nothing. Just like what happened with the wildfires, they did absolutely nothing. One went to Africa knowing that there was going to be a brush fire in LA, California. She left. She came back. She had no words. Radio silent. You have Governor Newsom, didn't know what the heck he was doing, just acting like he cares for people in the community when he absolutely did nothing. So I shouldn't be surprised that he didn't step up and did a press conference and condemning the protesters. If this continues to happen, if this continues to have acts of violence, people are going to get arrested. But did he do that? Absolutely not. He did not do it at all. But instead, he's blaming Donald Trump. He's blaming Tom, the border czar. Like, there's no accountability. There's no taking action, one, and two, taking accountability of what the protesters are doing. What they're doing is unacceptable for the last 3 days, and it's not okay. It's not okay. Now I want to show you a brief video of one of the protesters. Okay, oh, this is not it. Sorry, guys. Oh, I love technology. Okay, one of the protesters, is just driving around in circles with his motorcycle while a car is set on fire, unhinged. And a lot of you go to say, well, where's the police officers? Well, they're trying to handle others protesters that's damaging vehicles among other people, and there's so much that they can do. But you have this unhinged riding around in circles. while a car is lit on fire. Take a look.
You know, let's hope
Idiot.
that no one is hurt.
And this
and
one
no
has a
one
flag.
is injured, and it doesn't escalate from
Mexican
here. Look at the
flag.
flag. Yeah, Guy, I see
there it is.
you pointing
Mexican
it out.
flag, and
this is criminal activity that I hope is people are held accountable for. And I'm talking about the
Yes, we need some accountability. They need to go to jail. These people.
riots right here.
where are the cops?
Yeah.
Yeah, good question. Where are the cops? Where are the cops? Again, I'm not blaming the cops. They have so much other stuff to deal with because there's other protesters in other places in California. This was in Paramount, California. Again, I've never been to California before. I don't know where Paramount is. I have no desire to go to California because these people there are unhinged and they don't know how to act. They don't know how to behave. They don't know how to do a peaceful protest, even though ICE is just doing their job. ICE is just getting rid of the illegal migrants, the criminals. They're criminals. And you guys are acting like criminals and unhinged people. Show you the next video of this man standing on top of a car with a Mexican flag while another car is burning. Is that okay? That's not okay, you guys. Unhinged. Oops. Unhinged. Get rid of this. Sorry, guys. Look at this jackass. Ooh. Look at this fire. It's utterly disgusting. Destroying someone's property, someone's car. This is not okay. This is not peaceful, you guys. This is not peaceful. Okay. Not peaceful at all. I'm all about peaceful protests. I'm all about, doing your First Amendment rights. But come on, you guys, this is just crazy. This is just unacceptable. You may not agree what the border czar is doing, Tom or Donald Trump, but they made it very crystal clear when Donald Trump was elected, once he became president, he told everyone what he was going to do. These are what we wanted. This is what we voted for. We wanted the illegal migrants to be out of here. Go back to your country. And if you decide that you want to come back here to the United States, no problem. No problem. But you're going to follow the proper channels. You can't just come here with the borders are open and just suspect to come here. No, you got to follow the legal proper channels, you guys. Okay? That's all we're saying. And if you are not a criminal and you have a good, clean record, then yes, come to America. Live the American dream. We're not saying that you can't, but we're saying that you have to do the proper channels in order to come here. Okay? I am so sorry that, the last president who made the borders open, who did not run the country, someone else was running it for him because he was mentally declined. Okay? I'm sorry. Now there's law and order, which is Trump and his administrator teams are cracking down. And that's exactly what they're doing, cracking down. That's why they brought ICE in to crack things down and deport all these illegal migrants. They're not deporting people that's citizens. I don't know why they can't get that to their crazy head of theirs. I don't know what misinformation someone's telling them. Oh, ICE is taking everyone. No. My parents, they were born and raised in Haiti. They are American citizens because they got their citizenship. You don't see ICE knocking my parents' door and trying to deport them. Absolutely not. Because you know why? My parents are good working people and they're not criminals and they're not illegal migrants. Okay, they're citizens of the United States that have been living here for so many years, you guys, and you don't see ICE knocking at their door. So again, I don't understand the mislead or what type of information that someone's feeding them and why they need to do all these crazy violence protests. Next thing I'm going to show you. Now, this one is protesters standing in front of a U.S. Marshal bus, and they don't want the bus to go because I don't know who's inside the bus. I don't know if they're illegal migrants inside the bus. I'm not quite sure because it's pretty dark inside. But these protesters are trying to stop the U.S. Marshal bus from driving, and this is crazy. And you know what's happening? They're getting gas. They're getting gas. Bombed with gas, and rightfully so. Gas them all. Gas them all. They need to learn. You can't just stop. You can't just go in the middle of the street and there's be in front of the bus and just thinking that you're going to stop the bus because you're right in front of it. No, you're going to get gassed up, lit up, and rightfully so. And they move very quickly. They move very quickly. Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, they look so stupid. Unhinged. Unhinged. Sorry, you guys. Let's just watch this next video. And as you can see, look at them trying to stop the bus. What a bunch of morons. Look at this. That look peaceful to you? Is that peaceful protesting? Is that peaceful? And this is in Paramount. That look peaceful? No. They're starting a riot. They're trying to, I think someone was trying to open the door to get in, but luckily whoever inside one of the U.S. Marshal, they closed the door, thank God. Gas it up. Now they're seeing gas. Now they're fleeing. That's right. That's it. Gas up. Gas them up. I'm sorry, but they deserve it. That's right. Law and order. That's it. Okay. Ridiculous, you guys. Ridiculous. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm all for peaceful protests as long as it's peaceful and there's no violence involved, but this is just too much. So yes, I am saying that the police officers have every right to gas these people up because look at them. Unhinged. Crazy. Like what are they trying to do? They're trying to stop a moving bus. I'm sorry. They have a job to do. And if you don't like it, then that's your problem. If you don't like the laws and order that's happening in our United States, then pack up your stuff and move somewhere else. Everyone has free will. No one's not asking you to stay if you don't like the rules, okay? That's why there's rules and regulations that are placed, okay? We don't want criminals in our country. We don't want a pedophile, sex offenders, all these people, we don't want them here. We want them out. That's what we voted for Trump for. We want them out. And if you don't like it, go with them. No one's not stopping you here. Go with them. But don't say in the media, oh, they're grabbing young kids and they're grabbing people that are citizens. Bullshit. Bullshit. You know it and I know it. It's a bunch of bullshit. They're only taking the criminals. That's it. Criminals. If you support criminals, then shame on you. You support criminals raping children, burning people up, robbing people. If you support that, then shame on you. Then maybe you need some help. Okay? I don't want that around. I don't want that for my nieces. I don't want that for my future children. I don't want that for anybody who's living here in American soil. We want to feel safe again. We want America to be great again. And how's that going to happen? By getting rid of all these illegal, criminal migrants, immigrants, whatever. You know what I'm getting at. We don't want them here. We don't want them. They were here for the last 4 years, living rent-free, having free debit cards with food and all that stuff. Now it's time to go. Now it's time to pack up your shit and get the hell out of our country. I'm sorry I'm saying this. I'm sorry I'm harsh. I know that, I'm Christian, but you know what? I want to feel safe. I want everyone to feel safe. And enough is enough. We dealt with this for the last 4 years. Enough is enough, you guys. Okay? Next and last video of the riots in LA. And this is just very, very, very sad and I wouldn't say pitiful. It's just It's heartbreaking to see this. Like, these people have no respect for the law. They have no respect for law enforcement. They have no respect for anything. And then they have the nerve let me put this away. Sorry. They have the nerve to talk about January 7th. The nerve to say what happened to January 7th. That these protesters, what's the word? Attacked the Capitol. They have the nerve. So I don't want to hear about this, okay? Because you have no leg to walk on to mention January 7th after what we just saw the last 3 days of this riot, okay? You have no leg to stand on. You have no right to mention January 7th at all. I don't want to hear it for anyone saying January 7th because look what happened here, okay? I don't want to hear the double standards. I don't want to hear the hypocrisy. I don't want to hear none of that BS, okay? Because January 7th and what happened this past weekend, there's no excuse for it. There's no excuse for it. And you can't tell me, oh, it's different. No, it's the same. It's the same. Same thing, but different state. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But let's watch the last video. Oops, sorry. Look at that, throwing something. Unbelievable. Unhinged.
Hey, what happened to you, bro? They shot you in the head? You all right?
You deserve it. No one didn't tell him that crazy. Sorry. Look at this. Unbelievable. This is not okay, you guys. This is not okay. Where's the governor? Where's the mayor? That's right. That's sick. Gas them all. I'm sorry. Gas them up. I'm sorry. I don't condone violence, okay? I don't condone violence. I condemn it, okay? It is wrong. You should not be attacking law enforcement. You should not be setting up fires on cars. None of that stuff. This is not peaceful at all, you guys, whatsoever. And then you have this woman, Mayor Karen Bass, have to make this statement. The audacity for her to say this. She is unreal. She should be fired. Let me tell you something before I show you what she has to say. I should become mayor. Because let me tell you something. If I was mayor in California, I would have made a press conference right away on Friday, right away, and say, listen, this is my city and there's no place of violence, okay? This should be a peaceful violence. And then anyone from that peaceful violence step up and do any source of violence, attacking law enforcement, attacking anything, you will be arrested, period. That's it. That's all she had to say. Because there's no room for active violence in my city. Okay? It should be a peaceful protest. You may not like what is happening, but it's happening. And I cannot stand for this. I cannot stand for this. The people cannot stand for this. It should be peaceful. We all should be coming together. Did she say that? No. Did Governor Newsom say anything? No. They're allowing this, but they're blaming Trump. That's why the Democrats, they're so crazy. That's why they lost. That's why they lost, because they're so unhinged and they've lost touch with reality, you guys. They lost touch of reality. You can't keep blaming Trump because he's doing something about it. He is taking action. He is the leader. He is the law and order, and that's what he's doing in LA, California. Because none of you jokers are doing it. You bunch of idiots. You have no backbone. There's no leadership. There's nothing with these two. Absolutely nothing. So what is Trump doing? Trump is taking a stand. He's doing something. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, Trump didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. The whole situation would have got worse, you guys. You know it. I know it. And then they would have blamed Trump. Either way, they would have blamed Trump for everything. That's what they do. That's what they do. They blame Trump for everything. There's no accountability for nothing. That's why they lost. That's why they lost to Trump. Because the American people have spoken, you guys. We voted for Trump because we want law and order. We want things to change. We want things to be different. Because these jokers, the Democrats, they're not doing anything. Absolutely nothing. But blaming Trump and not taking any accountability for their actions. Excuse me. But take a listen to Mayor Karen Bass, what she has to say. Oh, sorry. Whoops, let's go. Come on. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know why this is not popping up. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, we're going to skip this and go to Governor Newsom. I apologize, you guys. and hear what he has to say. And he is not taking any accountability of his action. Here we go.
When the borders are said to me yesterday, he did not rule out literally arresting you.
Yep.
Nor
he needs to be
Mayor
arrested.
If you interfere in his words. He said you had him yet.
He's a tough guy. Why doesn't he do that? He knows where to find me. But you know what? Let your hands off 4-year-old girls.
He's lying.
They're trying to get educated.
No one is not taking a 4-year-old girl out of their school. What proof does he have? Does he have proof to back up what he's saying? Again, he's lying just to make himself look good. Boy, bye. Lying. Continue on.
Let your hands off these poor people. They're just trying to live their lives, man. Trying to live their lives, paying their taxes. Been here 10 years. The fear.
What
the
proof?
horror. The hell is this guy? Come after me. Arrest me. Let's just...
Yes, arrest him. Arrest him for not doing his job. Arrest him for being the worst governor in California ever. Thank God he's not a governor here. I love my governor in Florida because he knows the rules and regulations. He doesn't play. Governor DeSantis, he doesn't play. I'm glad he's not president, but he's good to be a governor because he knows what to do.
Get it over with. Tough guy. You know, I don't give a damn, but I care about my community.
Lies.
I care about this community.
You don't care.
The hell are they doing?
Pause. If he did really care about his community, what happened to the wildfires? What happened to that? What happened? He did absolutely nothing. Okay? So we don't want to hear your stupid speech saying that you care about the community, you care about the people. It's all lies. And people are starting to notice that. Governor.
These guys need to grow up. They need to stop.
You need to grow up.
And we need to push back. And I'm sorry to be so clear, but that kind of bloviating is exhausting. So, Tom, arrest me. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Arrest him. Arrest him. Yes, arrest him. Let me tell you something, Governor. Trump is not stopping. Tom from the border czar, he's not stopping. He made it absolutely crystal clear that he's not stopping. He is going to deport every illegal migrant in every state. Okay? He is not stopping. Okay? So if you want to be arrested, he will arrest you. If you want to step down of your job duties, which you don't do much anyway, then do that. But it's not stopping, okay? It's not going to happen. Point blank, period. So you need to get on board or resign, period. And that's all I'm going to say about that man, because he's just, nothing to say about that. Let me now pull up this video of Karen Mayer. If I can just pull this up really quick. I'm sorry. It's the wrong thing. Forgive me, guys. I don't know why this is not popping up. This is like so not okay. Sorry, you guys. I really wanted you to hear this, and it's not working. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, it is not working, and I don't know why it's not playing. I really wanted you to hear what she has to say because it was just a bunch of nonsense. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm very disappointed that this is not working. But anyway, hopefully next time. But I really wanted you to hear what she had to say. But you know what? Maybe it's for the best that you didn't hear her because, you know, she just spilling lies and just blaming Trump for everything. And I hope that the riot stops. I hope that, you know, the National Guards do what they need to do. And if Trump has to bring the Marines, hey, bring them all. Bring them all because this riot have to stop. You know, I condemn it, the violence and everything. It has to stop. There's no need for it. It could have been a peaceful protest and it turned south. It turned to violence. It turned to all this, which is not necessary because ICE is just doing their job. That's it. They're just taking the criminals away and sending them back to their country. That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing. And we just want to make America safe again. And Democrats need to, you know, get on board and stop blaming Trump and stop, you know, using this propaganda saying that we're taking the citizens away, we're locking them up. There's no truth to that, and it needs to stop. It really does because, you know, people are getting hurt. Law enforcement, police officers, they're getting hurt when they don't need to be. They're just doing their jobs and they're just trying to protect their city. And there's no need for it. You know, I condemn it. There's no need for it, and there's no place for it at all. No place for it. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Let me know what you think about this video. If you do like it, please like, share, and subscribe. And that's all I have to say about that. Thank you so much for watching. That's it. And I will see you guys next time.